I think because usually when a first season is filmed, at least we were 13 episodes back then, we filmed the entirety of the first season before the first episode was even released. So all of us were just really like, man, I hope this thing takes off. I really hope this project turns out well. We were all really pushing ourselves a lot. I don't know about a singular episode, but I think the entirety of that first season lives really well. And then the last season, you know, I really loved. When we did that season, when we went back to sort of like 50s Archie, like golly shucks Arch, that made us all almost wish the show had been set like that the entire time. It was so much fun to play around like that. Like a sort of teenage Mad Men was like really exciting. So I loved all the old costume, the period piece stuff. A lot of that stuff lives really well. But I think the first season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. Okay, so I had my mom basically empty out all the Danimals growing up to try to win that damn cruise.
Hey, we're here now.
Did it ever happen?
Yes.
Did somebody win that cruise?
Yes.
Because the internet says
The
no.
cruise?
It wasn't
No, I don't know if they
guys
won the
won
cruise.
it.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you the full story up here on camera. I will say someone did win the sweepstakes, and we flew to meet them, and the story, which I will not repeat, involves a dead deer, a truck, a birthday, and a skateboard.
The Mad Libs.
That's all I'm gonna say about it, and I'm pretty sure there's a reason why no one knows that tale. So I'll let your guys' minds build whatever you want out of that. But yes, someone did win. Someone also lost. No, that's not true. Someone won.
Thank you. Hello, hi.
Hi, Cole.
Hi.
What's your biggest advice for someone who's trying to get themselves out there in the entertainment industry?
What part of the entertainment industry?
Well, I'm trying to become like a singer, so.
Okay, so
like the
music. Ooh, I'm sorry. I can answer from an acting side, but I know nothing about the music industry. Especially now that TikTok is basically taking control of the entire music industry. But from the acting side, and I think the only practical advice that exists is you have to do it for an absurdly long amount of time without wanting quick success. Which is the worst thing to hear, but also the only realistic thing. Like almost all of the actors we think hit it big really quick. Oh man, first project, big first thing. No, I guarantee you, I would say at least 90% of those actors have been working in unknown smaller parts for years and years and years before that. And so we have this idea of success when it comes to the entertainment industry, like if you choose correctly and you do a good job, you're gonna make it big. And that is a myth. I mean, in my experience at least, I think most people work for a really long time, and the ones that really stick through, like tortoise versus the hare, really stick through and find a way to love it and find a way to continue it, get success. But it's never when they think it's going to be, and it's always usually far longer than when they want it to happen. It's really a war of attrition more than anything else. And that's not what people want to hear, because that's not a sexy thing to say, that's not like a romantic thing to hear, but it's usually the truth. So if you really love it and you really want to get in it, do it a lot, and do it for a long time.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks.
The same goes for radio. I've been in radio for 14 years, and it took me a decade of doing hard work and all these side things. I worked doing events, and every event I worked, everybody I talked to, I would tell them, I want to be on the radio. And I would make that known to everybody in our company, any connections I made, and that's how I got to work at Fan Expo.
Let's go.
It really is because I was focused on what I wanted, and sometimes I'd get DVDs. They'd be like, here's a free DVD. And my ex would be like, that doesn't pay the bills.
Yeah.
And I was like, but we got a free DVD, we don't have to buy it now. And to me it was putting all my work, all the positive attitude, working really hard, and then getting to know people and go, she's great, let's put her here, let's do that with her, let's work with her on something. And I think those things can also really get you where you want to be at in life. But you have to work for it.
I mean, dude, I was shredding in diapers for it.
Hi.
Hi Cole, I
Hi.
love you. I just
Thank
want
you.
to ask a question about Riverdale base.
Cool, of course.
Jughead is typically someone that loves to write and stuff. So my question is, do you love writing? Just like he does?
I do. I'm not that good at it. I don't really have the attention span for it. Like, I wish I did. I wish I could say, I'm a writer. I'm not. Like, I will often pick something and be like, this is a really cool idea. Put it pen to paper. 3 days later, be like, I'm gonna go play video games again. Just put it down for months. And not return to it. So I don't know if I have that thing. Stephen King talks about writing, and he's like, you gotta treat it like a job. I get up every day at the same time and I write. And I write until I have this amount of pages, and I do it again the next day. I don't do that. And he's probably right, that's the way to do it, but I just don't have that bug. I love to, but maybe
Thank you. We'll grab one last question before I let you go. Hi.
Hi, love. I'm Jazz. Everyone wants to say happy belated birthday, by the way.
Thank you.
And my question is for the One Piece fans in the room.
Yeah.
If you were a character in the show, both anime and live action, what character would you want to be?
Ooh, I know Matt really well, who does the One Piece live action, and we were friends. We talked, back in the day before he even got off the ground. I think, that's a really good question. Maybe Wappo? I'll choose something that fits. I'll get really shredded and play Kaido. Huge. Or Big Mom. I'd kill Big Mom. I gotta be honest. I would kill Big Mom. Yes. And I'm gonna tell Matt actually, hey bud, if you make it to, Whole Cake Island or whatever that arc is called, I'm Big Mom. Don't even think about it.
Mama.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you guys for being here. Can you give